Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I thought today I would, I forgot a few things to bring up about CMS, my experience anyway with CMS. It was pretty bad. I remember getting detention because I had diarrhea basically, and I was in the bathroom just a couple minutes too long, and they give you detention for it. And also, I remember getting detention if I got one answer wrong in French class by this French teacher, Mr. Adams. It was bad. He gave detention to anybody who got one question wrong. And as far as I know, schools are not supposed to give you detention if you get one answer wrong. That's literally what would happen. Like the teacher thinks, the only way you don't get detention, basically, is if your perfect student gets every single answer right. It's ridiculous. It really is. And at least I heard some stuff is happening finally. Maybe that'll eventually get changed. And then also I recall some kid in the school broke a damn laptop, and it was not me. I did not touch it whatsoever. And guess what? The principal decides to ignore that the other person did it and decides to falsely say it's me who did it, and then I get like at least a couple weeks of detention, or probably longer, for a laptop I didn't even break. It's ridiculous. Completely ignoring facts. Really ridiculous. And that school, definitely, it's very... Yeah, hopefully they friggin' bust them for whatever they're doing. I have no idea, and I'm not going to make any friggin' assumptions. But I don't even know what assumption to make. But all I know is it's going to be very, very bad, whatever it is they're going to discover. That's all. I know that for a fact. But I couldn't even guess what it would be. But it's gonna be something probably I wouldn't have guessed. More than likely, I would not doubt it one bit. Oh yeah, and then that time I got detention because I laughed. Someone was saying jokes in the classroom when I was just sitting in class, and he's the one talking. I was staying silent, and because I laughed, I get detention, but the kid who's talking, they don't say a damn word to him whatsoever. They pretend he's not even doing anything. Over some favoritism or disliking or something. I don't know what the hell that was. Another thing that was really frigged up. And then literally, I remember when I was in, this vice principal was also teaching a class, typing class, and he would literally hover over everyone's shoulder, and if they weren't able to type letters without looking at the keyboard, they would start yelling at them, like literally screaming his head off at people who couldn't type without looking at the keys. And plus, what the hell kind of skill is that anyway? That's a useless skill. Who like look at me now. I'm not using that damn skill. That's stupid. You're not gonna know what. It's unbelievably stupid. How are you supposed to type without looking at the keys, unless maybe you're a PC gamer or something? That'd be useful. But that I could easily do, but you expect to know where every single letter is and have it memorized? Yeah. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, what? Completely useless skill. It was the worst. I'm trying to think of some other things that happened there. There was a couple other things, but it's just going to take me a minute to think. Oh yeah, also, like, I remember in that school, they literally took away everyone's recess. They used to have a recess where people could actually go outside and do something and have a break from their work. Man, I remember they ended up changing that and literally make everyone sit inside and do their homework or read a book for the time that's supposed to be recess. The only time you don't, and at lunchtime, guess what? There's no recess at the lunchtime. And they just basically trap you in the cafeteria. And I remember one teacher gave someone detention because they were laughing and talking during lunchtime in the cafeteria. No joke. Like, that's ridiculous. That school is beyond corrupt. Like, I did have some teachers I did like that would treat you like a normal human being and not abuse their power and basically bully the students to, I don't know, satisfy some urge they have because they're probably too pussy to go do that to someone their own damn age, so they spend their time picking on children. Yeah, very manly guy, Mr.Gram. That's what a big man does, right? Go and pick on some kids. God, man. I honestly feel bad for his kids because I know he's got kids, and literally, I know he's got. I'm basically I know he's got kids because he's got freaking his. I remember when I went to high school, one of it was his wife who works in the high school would give. And she would try to use her corrupt powers, but in high school it's different. It's a different story. But never did it to me though. But did it to this guy who used to be my class, Cole, and everyone else, they left at the bell like they're supposed to. He friggin' Cole, this guy Cole, he friggin' he left at the same time as everyone else, and that teacher lied and said, "Oh, you left before the bell." Wait, no. It was like they did that thing where they try to say, "Oh, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you." It was ridiculous. It was really, really, really ridiculous. That's for sure. And then she tried to give him detention. He never showed up, and they said, if you don't show up, you're going to get suspended. He didn't show up, and guess what? He didn't get suspended. So basically, she's doing something that wasn't allowed to. Mr.Gram does the same thing. They're perfect for each other. Absolutely perfect for each other. But luckily, thank God it was high school, so they couldn't really do that. They can't say, "Oh, the bell doesn't dismiss you" and all that. They're not allowed to do that. They're just playing. They're just having fun playing God with their students that they're supposed to be teaching and educating. Instead, they're bullying and harassing. Like, it's insane. They're literally bullying and harassing Phase on God for a while. Now they're finally starting to step back Because guess what? I could friggin', if they even tried to take me to court, they would lose so much money. Because once I just basically say the facts, and that fact that their case is wrong, that if they took me to court for slander or something, I can easily, it wouldn't even be a debate. They would lose the case instantly. It would get thrown out of court, and then immediately after that, I get the option to countersue, which I can countersue them after that for putting me through all the hassle. Well, the hassle of going to court anyway. But I'd gladly do it because I'd make a bunch of money. I hope they try to come after me, because if they tried to come after me, I can that immediately gives me the options to countersue them, because the case is like they got zero chance of winning it against me. Zero chance. Even if they had a lawyer and I was defending myself, I'd still win. Because you can't beat me. You can't beat me, CMS. You will lose for sure. And come on, man. When are you gonna sue me already? My God. You don't want to give it a shot? Yeah, probably because you know that you'll lose. You know that you'll lose. You're just trying to manipulate people. And only knows what else. Like, wouldn't doubt I honestly wouldn't doubt if there was some other things I didn't hear about. Like I remember they would, I got detention for being in the bathroom too long. I wouldn't doubt a kid friggin' peed himself because they wouldn't let him use the bathroom. And that would get you a big lawsuit. Because that's actually happened before. It was in a school in the United States. And that parent got sued for at least $1 million. Made $1 million off of that. Because that is 100% illegal. And you're abusing kids that aren't yours. Well, it's not okay to abuse them whether they're yours or not. But when you're abusing kids that's not yours, the parent is gonna flip. Because I remember I would tell my mom about it, like Mr.Gram would literally run for my mom. She literally flipped out because, he gave me 2 weeks detention for friggin' someone else broke the laptop. They didn't get in trouble at all. I get 2 weeks detention. And then also I remember this, one of my friends said, I can't remember, but he, basically, just because I forgot to accidentally, clean up the mess in the cafeteria, they make, one of my friends, well, we became friends afterwards, I don't know what, they made him, they kept saying if you don't clean up my mess, they're gonna give him detention. And I remember that situation, and when he got detention because he refused to clean it up, of course, I don't blame him. But for some reason, you blame me for it. But we were kids too. But honestly, I would have blamed the teacher. Because they did so many corrupt things, it's unbelievable. I never seen any school that friggin' messed up. I think there was probably a few good teachers. It was mainly, trying to think of who it is. I know Mr. Graham, I already named him off, but I'm trying to think of the other one. The other one's name. I can't quite remember. Mr. Adams and mr.gram I usually had the biggest problem with. And I wouldn't doubt, like, I'd investigate Mr. Adams for the friggin' giving the kids detention for getting answers wrong in class. Yeah, definitely should be. I'm pretty sure they are getting investigated. No doubt in my mind. But anyway, guys, oh my god, I've been talking longer than I planned to. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end off the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. And please share the story. Get this to many people as possible. I really want them to get charged for what crimes they did. And I guarantee if the police ask the kids, they're all going to say that yes, he does do it. I guarantee if you interview those kids, they're gonna friggin' say that stuff is still going on. Would not doubt it. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, D'Angelo4545, and follow me on Twitter, at D'AngeloJohn1. It's D'Angelo Picture Vlogs, and I am peacing out.